This probably won't work. My camera, my GoPro has been acting up. But I just recently got published in Vitality magazine. And it's a very short version of my story, my autobiography. I wanted to get the message out on OKRA and forget about 150 pages of a life story that is only of interest to the future generations and certainly not now. And I'm going to, they changed some of the things in my writing, and I'm going to repeat it as I would prefer it that the world know. Miracle Brain Food Raw Okra Detox, Nature's Natural Amphetamine. And that's published in June 2019. Vitality magazine, it published my letter because I said to them, "Dear Vitality, I like to promote and support Vitality magazine because in all my years of suffering with brain dysfunction, paralyzing attacks, Parkinsonism, taking care of my mother, Vitality were the only ones in all of Canada who really tried to help me. My mother lived with Paget's disease, a terrible disorder that would have turned her bones to mush. When Health Canada banned her medication, she danced right up to 95 and a half years old with 100% memory because of all the good health supplements that she took. Strong Bones by New Roots herbal product was especially worked well, along with my raw okra diet for disease control, which I will type at the bottom. What finally killed her was taking an antibiotic called clindamycin, which caused heart attacks back to back, 2 or 3. I lost count, actually. There were so many, and she'd only been on it for 5 days. As soon as I saw she was on it, I took her off it. I immediately reported by email to the FDA, and they thanked me, posted it, and confirmed that they had already advised the public not to use clindamycin as it was known to cause fatal colitis. They emailed and thanked me for advising them that it also caused fatal heart damage. In 2014, I developed an inoperative fat cell tumor on my right leg, which did nerve damage, causing extreme pain and paralysis so extensive it set me back 30 years, making me fight for survival all over again. All that stands between me and death is 6 raw okra a day, my Advantage gas mask, garlic pills, and health supplements. Indeed, I have successfully reversed the memory loss, brain damage, and nerve damage with raw okra. Before, I was not able to climb stairs or walk or cross-country ski on my favorite mountain trail since July of 2014. I was either carried upstairs by my life partner, Dan McIsaac, or crawled on my hands and knees. I don't know why I did not think of using raw okra as a detox sooner. Just too sick to think straight. I have been on it since 1995, a couple of days, and it certainly has kept me alive throughout a brutal period and a lifetime of agony. But when I increased my raw okra to 22 for 3 days, I suddenly, the next day, I had a miraculous recovery. I could run upstairs and dance. I regret I did not take a video of it. I was just too happy, too excited, and too busy just feeling alive for the first time in 5 years. In fact, after this was published, by the way, I danced at a singles dance with a bunch of women, and I did a little belly dance for them, and also at the ballroom. And a man did take a video, although I don't have a copy of that. But anyway, my Parkinsonism is not cured, of course, but controlled through my okra diet. I just don't write well enough to share with the world the miracle of raw okra detox diet for nerve and brain dysfunctions, so I'm asking for help. I must share with the world this amazing, very cheap, safe food discovery. It controlled my disease since 1995, restored my memory loss, reversed paralyzing attacks, and today I'm dancing tomorrow, and I danced 3 times on the weekend. And that's after being bedridden 80% of the time for 5 years. Now, I add after the article that I want you to consider that I'm 78 in September. Raw okra's nature's natural amphetamine is indisputable as to the benefits stored in this remarkable herb, providing it is not cooked. I purchase it frozen and eat several thawed out daily. Okra has very little taste, but I caution, if you eat too much, you will get diarrhea. Health Canada is currently introducing an 1876 law banning the sharing of all natural healing information. Now that's a law that was against the natives to stop them from sharing their natural healing in 1876, and they're bringing that law back. Fortunately, not one of my websites is in Canada. I was smart enough to know better than that. One is in Israel and one is in San Francisco. So all the information while I live will still be there. And they can't touch Facebook. Thank God. But this country is just so corrupt to actually be introducing and banning the sharing of natural holistic healing to anyone, including the natives, and put the pharmaceutical industry in control of our health supplements, requiring a prescription from a doctor and robbing Canadians of their right to choice. We already have very little right to choice, and to think that they're going to do that now. We don't even have the right to know what's in our food, and now they're going to stop people from, they're going to put the health food industry out of business and the holistic doctors out of business, and they've been trying to do it, quite frankly, since at least 1980. But when they tried it back then, the Americans came up and put a stop to it because they rescued us. But now with the internet, 1 billion posts a day of frivolous nonsense, well, I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Nobody's going to hear about it. But anyway, so that's, and the apathy, and there's only one lawyer in Toronto, and Vitality Magazine is really fighting hard to get public awareness. But did you hear about this? No, I doubt it. And I wrote to every member of Parliament, federal, provincial, every political party leader in Canada, and every media coast to coast, and not one gave a damn. That's by me, Trudi Trahan-Upchan, also on Facebook, free self-supporting human rights and health activist. My websites are www.okra-diet4all.com and www.okra-diet-detox.com. These sites are completely free, self-supporting, and non-profit, and they contain several diets for disease designed for optimum health for all, weight loss, and diets for seniors, bone and muscle loss. Bon appetit.